Ancient Egypt 3000 BCE. The scribal schools of the pharaohs. In the shadow of the pyramids, Egypt's first schools trained young scribes to master hieroglyphics. Attached to temples and palaces, these houses of life taught reading, writing, arithmetic, and the sacred knowledge of the gods. Only sons of the privileged few attended, spending years copying texts by oil lamp light. 3000 BCE. Ancient Greece 387 BCE. Plato's Academy and the birth of philosophy. Plato founded the Academy in Athens, one of history's earliest institutions of higher learning. Students gathered in olive-shaded groves to debate mathematics, rhetoric, astronomy, and ethics. Teachers walked and talked with pupils, believing dialogue was the highest form of education. The word school descends from the Greek skol, meaning leisure. 387 BCE. Imperial China 605 CE. The imperial examination system. China's Sui dynasty introduced the imperial examination, the world's first standardized academic test. Any man, regardless of birth, could study Confucian texts and sit the grueling exam to earn a government post. This meritocratic ideal shaped Chinese education for 1,300 years and inspired modern civil service systems. 605 CE. Medieval Europe 800 CE. Cathedral schools and the rise of universities. Under Charlemagne's decree, cathedrals across Europe opened schools to educate clergy and selected laypeople. Monks painstakingly copied manuscripts to preserve ancient knowledge. By the 11th century, these schools had grown into the first universities, Bologna in 1088, Oxford in 1096, forging modern academia. 800 CE. The Renaissance 1400s. Humanist education and the printed word. Renaissance thinkers reimagined the purpose of schooling. Humanists argued education should cultivate the whole person, mind, body, and character. Gutenberg's printing press in 1440 shattered the monopoly on knowledge. Books spread rapidly, literacy grew, and the grammar school became the gateway to a newly literate European society. 1400 CE. Industrial Age 1800s. Compulsory schooling and the public classroom. As factories reshaped society, nations recognized the need for an educated workforce. Prussia introduced compulsory schooling in 1819. Britain followed with the Education Act of 1870. Row upon row of desks, ringing bells, and standardized lessons defined the era. For the first time, the school day was for every child, not merely the privileged few. 1800 CE. Modern era 1900s. Progressive education and universal rights. The 20th century brought radical reforms. John Dewey championed learning by doing over rote memorization. The UN's 1948 Declaration of Human Rights proclaimed education a universal right. Co-education, special needs inclusion, and psychological insight transformed classrooms. Science labs, libraries, and gymnasiums became the pillars of the modern school. 1900 CE. Digital Age 2000s present. The global classroom and online learning. The internet dissolved the classroom walls. Platforms like Coursera, Khan Academy, and YouTube placed world-class education within reach of any child with a device and connection. Artificial intelligence now personalizes lessons in real time. The school of tomorrow is borderless, adaptive, and alive, a 5,000-year journey still unfolding. 2000s, present.